Hello guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. I'm back again with another video. So today I'm just gonna talk about the most thing that I get my prophetic things that I have to talk about how my life should be, where will I be. Obviously usually like he claims. So I realize it's important to make a video about dreams, despite the fact that there are plenty of people who made videos about dreams, about dreams. So I have to make this because I know like plenty of video who are talking about dreams, and don't get me wrong, some of them I resonate with them, some of them I don't resonate with them, not because they are wrong. I realize like the more you grow spiritually, even if how I translate my dream, because I had someone who was always every time when I had like a vision and I'm telling him that happened from a dream, I would tell this person that this I saw this and this and this and that, and then this person always tried to rearrange my dreams, like to the point that I'll get annoyed because I knew she was doing it on purpose, because she didn't want me to find out. She always trying to throw me off my path. So with dreams, there are dreams that we are supposed to share with others, there are dreams that we're not supposed to share with others, because a lot of people, even people who are conscious, they'll be so jealous of the things that you see. Because right now I'm being attacked because people don't want me to continue with my YouTube. They're trying to make me, every time when I have to make videos that are spiritual, it's either I look ugly or something just happened. Right now my cheeks are actually red. Like there's always gonna be something that happened that they don't want me to continue, or maybe they make me discouraged whatsoever. Not like verbally, it's psychic. The thing is, with being a psychic, you end up absorbing even what people are thinking of you, what people are trying to say. But I'm not gonna stop. Like you are playing with yourself when you're trying to stop me, because I'm not doing this for the sake of doing it. I'm doing this because my heart is in it. So try to tell a black sheep like me to get out or get off, or to stop doing something that she want to do, because I'm a person who's very close to my soul. I'm a person who's very close to my ancestors, God. So whatever I do, I just, it's something that it passed through these people. Even if sometimes I make mistake of just doing things with my head, and then obviously that when I realized that I didn't involve God, I didn't involve my ancestors. So now I'm just a person who is very close, and I'm constantly building the relationship that I have with God. So the plenty of there are actually plenty of there are actually plenty of dreams that, I mean, plenty of interpretation out there about how dreams are actually are. But I realize with dreams, it depends on your growth, spiritual growth, where you at with your soul. Because some people can be interpret, like for example, a book that I was reading of a seer, this person, how he actually able to translate his dream. For me, it's something I'm like, there's no way I can translate those to him, because they're so tough. And but because he was meant to translate them, he was a seer for fucking sake, and he was meant to be influencing people with his vision. He was able to help people through during a war, World War I, World War II. World War I. So he was meant to be part of World War I. He was able to help other people to be safe whatsoever. If they didn't listen to him, obviously he saw this thing on his vision. So people didn't listen to him, it was something that happened. So with dreams, it just depends on the seer. We don't see, we don't translate dreams in the same way, but at the same time, there are dreams that can be translated in the same way, because everything in dreams, I know society is trying by all means to make us to be soulless. Like I'm having like an issue with this guy Elon Musk. I just hate in his invention, especially those one who he's creating what is it, I don't fucking know, but this thing of a robot. I don't know why they're so obsessed with creating things that doesn't have a soul. Why they're so obsessed with creating things that it has doesn't not promote humanity. I don't understand robot, how robot can help. I know some people like it help them with cleaning the house and blah blah blah, and that's the only thing that you think of. And some of you like, I don't need to pay. You know those men who be like, I don't need to pay wife, blah 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 blah. Like that reasoning, it's just superficial. for them to support why this robot are unnecessary, because I don't see the reason why they're necessary. I don't give a fuck what you all say. This Elon Musk guy, like, can he just leave? Like, can he die or something? I don't like. He is getting he's getting out of hand. He's so obsessed with inventing everything. Like, he's so obsessed with being God whatsoever. Or maybe it's because of money. Like, he feel like he can do anything with it. Like, he doesn't know how to use his money. Like, people who have money, they tend to abuse their power. They tend to abuse the fact that they have money. Now they're treating things that are unnecessary. I don't understand the robot shit. I'm just gonna go deep on, or maybe like I'll do research, because it's bothering me. Like, it keep on popping out on my YouTube, or on a page on my YouTube as a recommended video. I'm like, why should I watch this? Obviously, I need to, because they keep on popping up. There's something about this robot. I don't have a good feeling about it. It's just like, oh, let me just stop on that, because I'm talking about dreams. So the thing is about dreams, you sometimes forget them. Yes, you do sometimes forget them, but most of the time you can be forgetting them. Like, for instance, sometimes I would have a dream, but I will know who was on my dream. Like, okay, this person was on my dream, so I would just write them their name, because God loved me, and I believe He all love us all. It just depends on how you view God. Because if you have a codependent relationship with God, trust me, God help people who help themselves. God, He love people who are vibrating high. That's why a lot of people say God have His love on. It's just that these loved ones, you notice, they are vibrating high. They don't have a codependent relationship. They don't have this thing, God will save us, while they're not saving themselves. Because the thing is, God is within us. The fact that you're not connected within your soul, there's a reason why you feel like that. I don't usually entertain motherfuckers who are always trying to be victim all the time. They annoy me, because what the fuck? Like, what the fuck, honestly. So yeah, you forget dreams. We do forget our dreams, as we forget our dreams. But for me, like, let me just say, maybe I saw like a Vaseline, Vaseline blue seal in a dream. And I will remember, like, I saw something, I will write it down, but I won't remember everything that happened on that dream. I will write it down and just go about with my life. But sometimes God can make you, trigger you in, like, maybe going outside, and they will trigger you why you saw Vaseline, and then the dream come back. Some dreams are like that, and some of them, they don't come back, but because I said God love me, so they come back. He will try to make me remember those dreams by make me dream about it again. Yes, again, but this time around He will make sure that I don't forget. And sometimes the reason why God want us make us forget dreams is because we don't take them seriously. If, like, God love us all, I mentioned that He help people who help themselves. If you don't believe in dreams, there's a possibility your dreams will come as fucked up as much. Even if they do, your ancestors show you messages through dreams, but they know that you don't take them seriously. So as I said, God help people who help themselves. And sometimes dreams, you forget dreams because people are doing spell work for you to forget, to not see what they are doing. It's spell work. They can do witchcraft to make you forget dreams. Okay, they disguise themselves in dreams. Maybe, like, you see someone else, but for me, you can never disguise yourself to me. Like, I'm just gonna brag about that shit, because I know a lot of people, they trying to disguise themselves as whatsoever. Even if I don't see your face, eventually I will see your face, or maybe God will make me during the day see vision, or maybe see something that has to do and flooded in my mind, or a voice that will tell me that who was there in the dream. So sometimes it happened during the next day, or during the day, or maybe just like it need like a few days for me to actually remember the face, or maybe being told who the face was. But some will try to disguise themselves as someone else, some disguise themselves as animal. Yes, they can do that. So because as where I'm at with my spiritual gift, I can transform. I can disguise myself as a car tie, like literally a child of a different race. Also, I've noticed that every time when I'm attacked by animals who are trying to disguise themselves, I also disguise myself in the dream too, to see them, and then I will know, because God will make sure that even if it disguises himself as a Korean, maybe like my enemy that's attacking me as a Asian maybe the one attacking me is a black person. He disguised himself as Asian, so I know that he got this whatever spell work through to someone who was very much skilled with his herbs. He's very much knowledgeable about this whatsoever, but he will make sure that your personality will remain like that. So that dreams that you be like, this person sound like let's just say this person sound like your ex. The way you wait, they will make sure that the personality leave, the personality of the person stay, despite the fact they disguise themselves, or maybe the body structure that is like them. But even if they disguise themselves, if there's conservation in like whatsoever, they will make that you remember that. So I know a lot of people like that never happened. I'm talking about people who I want to say who own my consciousness currently, but I would say people who understand what my consciousness. Yeah, people who understand my consciousness, what I'm gonna share, because I said with dreams we don't interpret dreams in the same way. We don't. There's are dreams that are actually in the same way, but I'm just gonna talk about the fact that we forget our dreams. I do forget our dreams. I'm like everybody, but I do remember one thing on it. As I remember the one thing, I do know what God will show me later what we're doing, because it really obviously you try to make me to forget that dream with the spell work, and then I'll be like, oh cool, okay, fine, and then next thing I will remember, and then God will make me show what we exactly were doing. It, despite the fact like, like that shit will happen to people who are willing to heal, people who are willing to go within their soul. Because this thing of interpreting your dreams, it has to do with where you at on your consciousness. There's no such a thing as dream that it's very hard to understand. It's just that at currently you are not having awareness of whatever the dream is. Sometimes that dream can happen like maybe in like year back, probably you were even in primary, you still were trying to understand that dream what it means, and then you end up understanding it late. It's like listening to the song, recently my YouTube recommended the song that I used to listen, but I didn't understand the meaning back then, that it has to do with music industry. It's a song by it's Get Out by Laura Hill, that woman that like I'm gonna say I slept on that her music, and I'm like wow. So I listened to her album mostly in when I was a university student, even though at the time it was more like I was reflecting on my relationship or whatsoever. I didn't put much into her art to the point that now this song was recommended. I Get Out by Laura Hill, and then when I listened to the song, and now it's dawned on me like I finally understand what she meant. And she's talking about the music industry, the society system, how it work, and why she get out from music industry, because they were destroying her soul. And like I applaud what she done. And the funny fact now a lot of people are finally realizing that music industry is like that. But at the time when I came across her album, I didn't put much into it. But now I'm like, wow, like it's like that. The dreams are actually like that. Sometimes you have like a song that you listen every day, but you don't understand the meaning of it. Maybe you interpret it in your way. It's the same thing with the song by Eka Badu, lifetime, in the next lifetime, like next lifetime. Yeah, yes. As much as I used to like refer to a lot of people, like maybe we meet each other in the next lifetime. When people are trying to get back to you, and they'll be like, when you say in a polite way, are we gonna meet each other in the next lifetime? So yeah, so obvious it's say like, but I realized the meaning too. It was not like that. It's just that how I interpreted at that moment. So dreams are like that. They need you to grow in order to understand them. They need to see them in that perspective. It doesn't matter. Like for example, maybe you will dream, like I'm gonna say this, like I had a dream where I killed my mama, my father. Like I hit him with something on his head. He bleeded. As he bleeded, he died. Literally, he died. But he was able. I was gonna be able to save him, but I didn't save him. And as I was not able to save him, other people were did the same thing. They hit him. Like a lot of people were like they started beating him. Like I don't know what is it when people they gang on him. They gang up on him to hit him to the point that he died. And I hide and nobody saw me. I ran and hide. I was like, God. I woke up. When I woke up from it, I was scared. I was like, what do you mean? Why do you make me Like, I'm not evil. I said that God, I don't like that man, but killing him, no, like, no. I even went as far as took in my tarot card and I shoved them. I was like, God, I know. I was panicking. Or like, what the fuck? Like, I don't like a lot of people, but killing them is not my something that I'm comfortable doing. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not comfortable killing people. I don't like that shit. So obviously in that conscience I was just woke up and this dream is scary and I'm like, there's no way I can kill someone. No, not me, not me. So obviously I went to that mode, like panic mode. No, God, there's no way, I'm not like that whatsoever. But eventually when I was calmed down and like a few days, I finally understand that dream means, and didn't share it with anyone because I felt like maybe it's something that will happen in real life. And it happened in real life. It's just that it didn't happen the way I thought. It didn't die physically, but spiritually he died. I mean, like, he already dead. Like, a narcissist is already dead spiritually. It's just that they are not yet. You still see them. They're still walking around whatsoever. It's just that with him, I was being told that the spell work that was doing to me to kill me, it will die. But the way they show it or to me, it was scary to the point that I got on panic mode. I was like, God, I'm not like that. It happened again where I saw myself with this ex-friend of mine who was a primary friend who was still attacking me. I don't understand primary friends who still attacking you. And the funny part, you stopping friends in high school early as grade 9. So this friend is like, we're in class. Like, I think when you have a special gift, you tend to dream a lot when you are in school. When you have a special gift, you dream a lot at school because you're being taught a lot of things. Sometimes a habit, sometimes whatsoever, a habit that you need to let go of friends, or what you come study them, what they're doing to you. Like, it will always do that. Or maybe how you should maybe on how you should deal with this enemy. Like, I'm always at school. Personally, I'm always dreaming myself at school, whether I'm writing exam whatsoever. Or sometimes I have to study what this enemy is doing, because these enemies are trying by all means to disguise themselves in dreams. For example, this guy, okay, this friend of mine, the ex-friend, girlfriend, ex-friend, I saw myself talking, like, we were giving papers in class. As we were giving paper in class, the environment was dirty, meaning it's something that it's not good. It's not a good dream. The environment was dirty. I was in class, the environment was dirty, and I knew the speech was doing something to me. But in the dreams, I took her paper, like, we were in school, at school, we were wearing uniform and stuff. As I took her paper, I wrote, like, we were given our mathematics papers. As we were given our mathematics papers, mine was not yet. I was not yet received my paper. So I noticed it got 44 over 100, and then I took a paper, I squashed it, and I had it. I put it on my uniform like this, and I acted like I don't know where her paper is, and I'm like, God. Obviously, when I did that in the dream, whatsoever, and then I got my paper. The other friend was also there. I gave her paper, but I also gave mine. I took mine, and then after I I got my own paper, and after I got my answer sheet, like the paper that I wrote, the mathematics, we were writing mathematics. So the fact that there was mathematics, the thing is, when it dreams it's mathematics, it shows this person is actually was mathematics is difficult. I don't give a fuck what you say. I know some people love mathematics whatsoever. For me, it was one of the difficult subject. Yes, it was a difficult subject, but at the same time, I didn't see myself not studying it because I did have a choice not to do mathematics, but I didn't see myself not doing it. So I was being shown this